John, are you familiar with the full equalization process? Have you ever been to one?
No.
Okay. What is required of the assessor each year by statute is to bring all things up to current market value. He does that, sends out a notice. If you disagree with it, you have a chance to appeal to us as an appeals board, which will appear we have to make a decision based on the information that's been brought us today. We'll make a decision. If you disagree with our decision, then we have a right to appeal to the State Board of Tax Appeals, which comes here in the fall, and that's a de novo hearing. So anything you learn here today, if you didn't come prepared for, that might help you, you would have the opportunity to bring that there. It's kind of quasi-judicial, but not like the court.
Okay, sounds good.
Which you probably understand the process. So, to begin with, let's put everybody under oath. Do you promise to swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. So to begin with, John, we'll let you explain your appeal and why you think the value is in error, along with any other sales or data, and then we'll have the assessor present what he's got, and then we'll probably answer your questions.
Okay. Here are two comparables as far as actual sales have occurred that are what I believe is similar properties. I've only been able to obtain the maximum offer that I've been able to obtain. I've had 3 offers of $25,000. That's it. And I haven't received any offers over that. I do have pictures here of my property in the current state that it's in. So here are the properties in the current state that it's in. We're in the process of having it all torn down. Because I believe there's an individual that I believe that went in there and stomped all the roof down, damaged everything, has broke every window in the house. And, so
Shelley,
what's that?
is that the mailing address? Shelley?
Yeah, Shelley. Yeah, the mailing. The mailing. Yeah. So I live in Shelley, but this one's just here in Idaho Falls, Dartmouth off of Skyline. So
Skyline. What's the address?
So it's 1560 Dartmouth Drive. I was in the process. I only just thought about doing it because it basically needs to be torn down. So yeah. And so I did get the cost. I got 2 bids on being able to tear it down. The first bid to tear it down was $11,275, and then the second bid was $8,000. So that's their approximate.
I noticed amount. Well, I'll let them address it. Probably got a question. I'll just ask it now.
Yeah.
Okay. So category 40 is what?
Manufactured housing.
So that's the approval.
Yes.
And 41H.
That would be detached garage.
Okay. Because I noticed that we've got a $500 value on the trailer.
Which, yeah, so the trailer is gone. There is no trailer. This is actually a stick-built portion of it. The trailer was hauled off about 3 years ago.
And the
shed? The shed, yeah, I'm not disputing that part of it. I was only disputing the land value.
Oh, the land value.
Yes, the land value. That's the only thing I was disputing.
Is that the 20? Is that the 25,000? Is that those 2 vacant lots?
Yes.
Were those sales?
Those are sales. One was 25, the other one was 28.
Okay. Well, the comparables that we pulled were all similar in size, and the average per square foot was 8.64. Without the high and the low, it was 8.36 a square foot, and you're coming in at 7.13 per square foot. We then we looked at ones that were older in neighborhoods with MHs on them. We found one that was very, very comparable to yours, not far from yours, that was sold with one that needed to be demolished on it. And it came in at 14.09 per square foot.
Which property is that?
This one
It's the one on Yellowstone, I mean on Houston
on
Street.
Houston, this bottom one here. This. Anyway, and yours, that one was 14.9 per square foot. The average of those homes were 10.96 per square foot. Without the high and lows was 9.45 per square foot, and like I said, you're at 7.13 per square foot.
Well, I haven't had a chance, I've requested that information from them, but they haven't provided it to me, so.
The rules of discovery don't apply
Yeah,
here.
yeah, well, I would just like to be able to see it, that's it, so.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yeah.
Take a look at them.
So looking at the older, so again, you've got sales of lots that are at similar size at the top, and then sales of lots that are in older areas that have mobile homes in those areas. In most of those instances of these sales in the older areas, they have suffered from similar issues where they have, when they sold, they had improvements that needed to be removed.
Okay, well, I can't answer anything about it because it's the first time I've seen it. So.
I want to take a minute where, you'd be, I don't know how everybody feels about it until we take a vote. If we don't approve something that's not, we're not happy with, we have that to do a little research on.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, anything else?
Even adding in the two sales that he listed, which are sales from 2021, the beginning of 2021, even if I include those, the average dollar per square foot is $946. Taking into consideration the bottom half, I haven't figured the top half, but adding those sales in, we're still well below the average.
I'm sorry that I missed the 41 H is what, is the trade?
So detached garage
The detached garage, and 48 H
is the,
What
is a little shed there.
what's kind of a,
What I'm reading is there is a mobile home and then a mobile home room extension. And then on the notes, it says something,
was taken down.
that there was no reversal done on the mobile home because it's been declared real property.
It
And
doesn't
that's the
exist.
$500.
Yeah, it's not even there. It's a big hole.
The mobile home's not there, but that
The
attached.
additions.
is,
Yeah.
But that's the pictures that I showed you.
And as long as it's there, it'll carry value. That's why it's carrying 500. It's like that minimal salvage value. Once it's demolished, we can remove it. Well,
Was it on a foundation?
It was
declared
declared
real
real
property.
property.
so actually, Haley,
So it had to be, yes.
And the home, not the home stays, it's the same.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a minimum value that you would put on it regardless.
Yeah, it's only got $500.
It's listed as unworkable in our notes.
Okay. But the sales prices of these, what kind of, we're, yeah.
Freedom Acres is out.
5 Beaches Corner.
It's out across from highway.
So about by the Forest Service.
Those
Yeah.
fourplexes and townhouses out there.
Is this old?
That's the land. It's not the old, it's just bare land sold out in that direction.
That was just an effort to find similar size lots.
Yeah.
And then the Houston Street.
That's right. That's the one that's right. His is right here, and that's the Houston one.
The pictures of what was on that one.
Yeah. This is what, this was when it was bought.
You should have that.
Yeah, you should have that.
When it was purchased, it had a structure on it,
And then it's demolished, it looks like this now.
a structure that needed to be removed. So similar issue where it had it had improvements to the land, but they were more a detriment to the land, not an improvement. So that sell price was purchased knowing that building would have to be removed. It has since been removed.
And what's immediately adjacent to that, is it where they removed the building?
To the Houston one,
Right.
there's nothing on there now.
So one picture is when they purchased it. They've since removed that
And
entire
that's,
land.
that was just the other day. And that's just,
Yeah, I'm just wondering because, sometimes they'll one of those. If there's more money, some of that will move up down on houses.
No, so
No,
this
this
is
is-
zoned, again, this is just right around the corner from the suburb
it's,
lot.
it's in a
If you look at the
manufactured
map,
park.
so this is that one that's in the photos is the one that's included in the map.
This is the yellow one. Oh, this is the subject and this is huge. Okay.
So it's a really similar lot, really similar situation, and it's really
Similar
close.
location.
Rainbow Ridge townhouses.
Where was that?
Yeah, and that one's just a bare land, it's not, I wouldn't say it's comparable to the land, obviously, but it was just
This
this.
is a bare lot. Where's that?
It's up this one valley. That's why he's saying he doesn't feel like it.
There are contours more along the states.
And that one too, I believe, was sold with an improvement that had to be removed. Like it was sold with the mobile home, but the mobile home had to be demolished. So it's sold with that being a detriment to the rest of the property.
I don't think no one's been demolished.
On
It's right here, and we're buying it.
Which one?
The contour one.
600 contour?
Yes,
It has-
600 north contour.
It put it, can I speak?
See that? Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not sworn in.
Oh, sorry.
I can, there's a note in here that says that it was torn down as of 7/15/2022.
I took a picture of it.
So,
When did you take a picture of it?
It was last week. But I must have taken it, if it's already torn down, then I must have taken a picture of it.
Their notes say it was torn down.
it says 7/15/2022.
July.
Okay.
Which makes me wonder if find it, fix it up. Maybe we do that much to fix it up.
Can we swear Haley, and she's the last appraiser, she's not familiar with it.
Sure, David?
I swear to tell the whole truth.
Okay.
It's your notes on here, so you can come explain
So
it.
as far as the 600 North Contour, there was an old one that was removed and a new one has since been brought in, a newer one. So the one that he has a photo of is not the original one that was removed at the time of sale.
It's the middle one.
They purchased
It
Better
it,
actually
sense
does the
than-
reversal on that one, it does in the paperwork for that one as well.
so the sale price at $65,000 was purchased knowing that that mobile home would have to be removed, and they've since brought it in. So again, that $65,000 was with the detriment, knowing they had to take money to remove that mobile.
Which is semi-similar to this, it's a service really lot.
Right.
Parking lot.
Right.
Manufactured house.
Yeah, I would say it's similar to subject property.
Is that an old manufactured house that you pull off? Okay.
So what I'm saying, that seems like they're blind. You see something that.
Well, on a mobile home, you can haul it off. On a foundation home, which we're gonna have to do, you have to pull out the foundation. That's what I'm saying, the cost is gonna be it's gonna be somewhere between 8 and 11 grand to remove.
This, like this sell on Contour, same thing, they were declared real property, so similar issue.
Yeah, this one had a reversal letter that was sent, so they went through the process to undeclare it and then put it back on with that newer one.
And that one on Houston was a site-built home that needed to be demolished. It was not a manufactured home, so it was a building on foundation. But the similar aspects of it needed to be removed.
Okay.
I think we're in line, I make a motion. This is,
Say that. Okay.
should be 49,179.
Even though you're my cousin's son, you're gonna have to hook the
Okay.
boat up.
That's okay.
So, go ahead. We'll give you this with the information. If you can dig up any more.
Okay.
How's mom doing?
Not good.
Kind of went downhill when you did. That's what.
Yeah, she's good.
And you held true form. I said, you're really a nice kid. See, you're a kid.
Yeah. 53-year-old kid. A kid, yeah.
So what are you doing these days?
I just flipping houses.
Or,
Yeah.
not doing lawyer?
Not hazy lawyering, so, yeah, so it's just not really.
So one,
Yeah, yeah,
Trash.
yeah.
So I didn't want to. It's nice to get somebody in the family.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we listed it and looked at it. Well, we had Russ listed.
Yeah.
About what it was worth. And I looked at it and says, Julie's probably.
Yeah.
Julie,
Yeah, Julie, I know Julie's taking care of it
yeah.
Yeah.
So they got it fixed up. I'm gonna turn it into a duplex.
now. Yeah. Yeah, I think Paul's gonna buy this one too. His son has the equipment to do it. Demolish.
Yeah.
But he's asking me to demolish.
Who's doing the hospital?
It's Tim. Yeah, Tim's still doing it. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Shelley was telling me to quit.
Yeah, but he's not gonna quit until
He's like, he's,
yeah.
going around in a wheelchair. Bad heart.
Okay.